Here we are, end of June. It's been a little while. All my beans are coming in. Here's a milkweed. How are the beans looking anyways? Interesting. I've never grown beans before this year, so they look a little small. I'll have to look up when and what to do with them. This stuff, you may see this in your mulch. It's a type of amaranth. It's a horrible invasive weed, at least in my climate and in my environment. Look at that bright pink. All right. Look at all these baby tomatoes. These all popped up from one tomato plant my father gave me about 3 years ago. And all you gotta do is let the plant bloom, leave a bunch of fruits on, and let them fall to the ground. And don't touch the plant all winter. And then you'll have seedlings next year. Can you guess what this is? These have been on my property since we moved here 3 years ago. 20 years in Afghanistan. This is a fennel that I planted the same year I moved in. And I left it alone. Fennel is a perennial. It's a really nice, attractive plant. This has this airy foliage. It smells good. The fennel you want to eat, though, you have to kill the plant to eat it. So what you want to do is leave like a mother plant like this to get big and make babies. And then you get babies and you let them grow, and then you harvest them to eat. More amaranth garbage all over my freaking property, man. These are all baby tomatoes that came up out of nowhere, crowding out my beans. More opium. Now, here's something I never did before. This all looks like a mess on camera, but all these white flowers here, these are radishes that I planted, French radishes in the spring. And I left these particular guys go because I wanted to see them flower and make seeds. They got quite big. They're like 2 feet tall. As you can see, there's the actual radishes here. They probably don't taste good now if you were to pick them because they sent all their energy up into the blooms. But anyway, the flower, whatever, it's not like a decorative plant, but they could be worse looking. That's a radish flower right there. Not much. So we're gonna get seeds from that. So here's more opium that's been coming up my property. It's coming up inside all my asparagus here. This is all asparagus. Inside these cages, more opium. These flowers are unbelievable, man. This plant is incredible. I find it strange that God would make a plant such as this. Well, I don't know. I find it strange, but also poetic. It's just unbelievably beautiful. It smells amazing. And it's just unbelievably deadly. It's caused so much death and destruction around the world. Well, you know what I mean. Not caused, but here's an invasive campanula. This thing is a piece of shit. I fucking hate this thing. Oh, pulled out the wrong thing. This thing's evil. Evil, evil plant from Eurasia. Well, that's my midsummer garden. At least the center of it. Very lush today. We just had the heat wave break, 100 degrees, got broken by rain. More milkweed for the monarch butterflies here. It's all springing up in my veggie bed. I was just standing over there a minute ago. Someday I'll fill this area in. I've been filling it in with compost. But it's going to get filled in fully. I don't know. Not much to say. My perennial pollinator garden's doing great. It's actually looking amazing. It's just full of native wildflowers for the most part, and grasses like this guy, Carl Forster, Callimacrostis. Again, the camera doesn't do it justice. I posted a picture of this on Twitter today, and it's quite a hit. So anyway, Echinacea just opened up yesterday. That's how you know midsummer has started. Funny thing about Echinacea, these little guys, you can see on this camera, these are all the flowers. This little fractal design you see, these are all the flowers. Yeah. These are just like these sepals. Like they're just the lid on the flowers. Every single thing in here is a flower. It's kind of like the sunflower. The yellow part is like this, and the inside is the real flower. Analogous is the Rudbeckia. Similar. I mean, they're probably the same species or same genus. Same deal, if you know what I mean. Agastache. Blueberries coming in. A little late this year. That's my other guy. That's my other blueberry bush. Oh, would you look at that? Where'd he go? Never mind. I think the birds are coming and nipping them for me. Anyway, that bush is ready to go. And then in my woodland garden, what do we got? I'm slowly cultivating over here. As you can see, it's a lot more lush than it was in the last video. I'm on the darkened path. Look, there she is. You see her? Oh my goodness. Spooky, huh? That's my neighbor's property. The property line goes about right there. Anyway. Midsummer, June 30th. Is it June 30th or is it July 1st? I don't know. Look at that. Oh, shite. This is our Mediterranean garden in progress. By Mediterranean, I mean we have a couple French lavender. Again, it looks better in person. But these are really something else. These flowers. They can really provide you something. That's a heather. So what's up here on the top of my hill? I have a hill, right? There, down there's the garden I was showing you down there. Up here is my little field. The neighbors live here. Good, there's no neighbors out. Beach plum, serviceberry bush. Not much to see. That's my grape. Concord grape. Anyway. Good night and good luck.